Tonight's investigation was something I did not expect. We got a very slow start, and I was very apprehensive if I was going to get anything at all. But as the night went on, I quickly found out that I definitely wasn't alone. All right. Not only that, I believe I even saw a creature behind a tree. Yo! Yo, yo, yo! I just saw something stick its head out and duck back in. This night was definitely one of the most interesting I've ever had while camping. And I rarely say this, but I can't wait to go back and see what else is there. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cursed Urban. My name is Dan, and we are in for one tonight, that's for sure. But before I get into it, guys, if you're new here, do me a huge favor real quick. Go down there, hit that subscribe button. For all you returning subscribers, members of the Cursed crew, and even just passers-by, do me a gigantic favor as well. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. Click that bell so you get the notifications when Cursed Urban videos are dropped, and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you were ready for tonight's video. Now with that out of the way, sorry if I'm looking paranoid, dude. It's not an act. It's not me hamming it up for the camera. I am paranoid because I've already been hearing weird stuff in this forest. You may ask where I'm at. Where are you at tonight, Dan? Why are you acting so weird? I'm at the Hidebehind forest. For those of you who are unfamiliar with hidebehinds, they are shadowy figures. Not paranormal. They are supposedly cryptids. They are shadowy cryptids that like to hide behind trees, hence the name, and follow you where you go. Now you may ask, what do hidebehinds do once they reach you? The truth of the matter is, nobody who has encountered them has ever lived to tell the tale. No, I'm joking. But no, the hidebehinds, yeah, like I said, they are creatures that hide behind trees, and they do follow you. Many people have been spotting them as of recently here at this forest in the Midwest, and also forests mainly in like the New England area, and I believe there has been some West Coast sightings as well, so kind of all over the country. Now, I'm not sure what exactly they do. Some people have said they attack, some people said they simply observe. I don't know. With any luck, we'll find out tonight. So anyways, guys, I am going to get ready. Well, actually, I am ready, so I'm not going to get ready. I'm going to keep going. And this is a very bad day for me to be at the forest, dude. I should not. This is probably one of the worst times I've ever selected to camp in the forest, because we're in the middle. It probably doesn't sound like it because I'm a fair distance in. But you can hear all these trees creaking and cracking and popping. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be standing around too much. I should probably keep moving and not camp under trees, because there's tons of widowmakers here. And if you're unfamiliar with those, they are dead trees that like to fall over and make some widows. But all right, guys, I'm gonna put some stuff. I'm gonna put this tripod away, and I'm going to head further into the forest, see what we can find. All right, we are headed further in. So you can see it's still a little light out, but we're hitting that tipping point where we're going to start losing light at a rapid pace here. So I give it about, I got the camera's brightness turned, or ISO turned up already, so so it's much darker than what you're seeing here how it looks to me is actually right about here right now, but I can brighten up the camera with bumping the ISO up for a bit, make it look a little bit brighter. But yeah, dude, so as I was saying, I was telling you guys, like, I'm a little bit paranoid because I've already been hearing stuff. That is, I wasn't making that up. Because I already took about a 15-minute hike, 20-minute hike back here on this trail. And, yeah, I'd already heard some, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, I heard, like, it really sounded like people. So I'm not trying to write that off, but it really sounded like people conversing in whispers in the forest, as I was walking down that trail. But it looked like this the entire time. Like, it looked very dense. I didn't see anybody, but I mean, there could have been an adjacent trail that I didn't see because none of these trails are marked out on maps. You know, it could have been, you know, multiple things. Could have, like, been some people, you know, answering the call of nature in the woods. You know, who knows? So I don't know, but I just wanted to note it that that's what was happening. Is I did hear some, like, whispering and stuff. It kind of set me on edge. Honestly, after that last encounter at, like, the Skinwalker Forest, dude, I've really been, like, kind of jumpy in a way. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to go out camping right now. But you know what? What was that? I think that's. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. There's some people over there. I hear them. They're coming through the trees now. So I'm gonna head the other way. Not because I dislike people. I want to be, you know, edgy Edward and be like, you know, I come to the forest because I want to get away from people. Oh, I'm so antisocial. Oh, people are the worst. No, it's just because, like, I'm trying to do an investigation, and anywhere where there's tons of noise and racket, it's not going to be good. So we're going to head this way, away from the noise, even though we'll just go the opposite way. Because where I filmed that intro at, it was like a three-way intersection, and I went this way. We'll just go the other way and hope they don't follow. Because I've had enough of people, man. Just want to be in the woods by myself. Oh, society. Oh, society. No, I kind of think of myself not as a people person per se. Like, I'm not, like, going out to the bars every weekend and, like, mingling, but no, I get along with everybody pretty well for the most part. So yeah, but we're gonna head this way. Once again, dude, it's one of those nights. Oh, is this a new trail? This is one of the things that I've been noticing about some of these a lot of these forests that I've been going to since the beginning of the season. They're like, a lot of these places are really cleaning up, like, a lot of the dead stuff, and, like, just leaving all the sticks and stuff everywhere. And a lot of them are cutting new trails, I've noticed. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna head this way. I was trying to get deeper because, as you can hear, probably as I am walking further this way, there is a major highway over there. I'm down towards north central Illinois. But yeah, there is a major highway over there. And as I got back, like we could, you know, it was getting pretty quiet, but now I'm going back towards it, so it's gonna be a little bit louder until we find a new spot. But oh, what I was gonna say is, dude, it's like one of those times again when it's not quite cold enough for a hoodie, but it's not quite warm enough to not have one. So like standing still, you're cold, but like when you walk and just have like a little bit of movement, you get too hot. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean. It's like kind of those, like that annoying middle ground, if you're familiar with that. So, because right now I'm like too warm in this hoodie, but in probably like 40 minutes I'm going to be way too cold without it. Uh-oh. Microphone is falling off. Oh, it's falling off again. That's not good. Why are we falling off, microphone? Why are we not staying on? Good thing I got a new microphone at home. This one might be getting old, because I did buy it used. Some big steps. Some huge giant steps. They look tiny on camera, but they're sure they're not tiny IRL. And it's still like really active out right now with wildlife and everything. You can really hear the birds carrying on and everything like that. One thing though that is nice about today, I might be uncomfortable with the weather, you know, like I said, very weird temperature range, but one nice thing is it is a little bit too cool for mosquitoes, knock on wood, so I haven't had to deal with them yet. Today, anyways, today. And hopefully I won't have to deal with, any ticks. Knock on wood. All right, let's see. So we're back out to it appears to be a main trail. So, okay. Noise is coming from that way. So that way is probably towards the parking area. So we'll go that way. All right. Checking the notifications on my phone right now. You ever have those people who, like those people on Snapchat? And this is, not talking about the Cursed Urban Snapchat account, guys. If you haven't followed me on Snapchat, do it. Links are in the description. Add me on Snap. I'll add you back. Most of the time. Say most of the time just because I forget to check who added me at times. But yeah, add me on Snap. Add the Cursed Urban Snap. Just Cursed Urban on Snapchat. Anyways, not talking about that account. My other Snapchat account. Got a notification and it's like, this person added 40 new snaps. Do you ever have those people that just like are like, oh man, I'm at a concert or I'm at an event that's not going to look good on a tiny phone for other people. I'm gonna spam like 10 minutes of events at a time. You know, you have those people that think they just want to share like, you know, 10 minutes of a concert. Like, nobody's gonna watch that. Nobody's gonna watch 5 minutes of a song on Snapchat through tiny little speakers. It's terrible, but they do it anyways. They know about this and they do it anyways. Like, don't get me wrong, shouldn't be hating on. Everybody has the right to do what they want. I'm just saying, it's really annoying. because me, I like the inability to just scroll past it, you know? Like, I preach to everybody, like, hey, if you don't like content, scroll past it or watch something else. I have to sit there and click through it all. Just because I have to. Not really. I do skip them sometimes, but still, I'm sure some of you can relate. But yeah, I just got that notification, and it's like, this person added 40 new snaps. It's like, cool. Like, I don't know why you did this, but hey, you know what? If you're enjoying it, well, you know what? I am being hypocritical here. I'm being very hypocritical. You know what? You guys are right. I'm sure you guys are screaming at me right now, saying, "Dan, you know what? You're in the forest right now, dude. You're in the forest, recording yourself, walking down the trail, looking like a jackass, with your arm outstretched with a camera. Nobody cares what you had to say. Like, don't be criticizing this poor person because they wanna put up their concert. You know, they like that. You know what? You're right. I am wrong. Thank you guys. You guys have brought logic. You guys once again have presented me with wise logic and why I shouldn't be behaving that way. So thank you very much. Oh man, that is kind of true. I'm just sitting here recording myself, and I enjoy doing that. So who says that person doesn't enjoy posting 20 minutes of concert for no reason on their Snapchat? You know, whatever. That was fun. That was a good talk. All right, guys, that's enough talk. What do you say we get into this? That bird's going crazy, dude. See him up there? Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Bird was going crazy up there singing. Maybe I should treat it as a concert and post 20 minutes of it on Snapchat. Alright, let's get into some spirit talk, though. It's getting dark out. We're getting farther back. Maybe we'll get some good stuff. Maybe not. That's what we're here to find out. Oh, and just to mention, this forest is not only home, supposedly, to hidebehinds. It's also home to many other creatures, including Bigfoot sightings, including dogmen sightings, including hellhound sightings, and tons of paranormal activity. Any paranormal event you can think of, it's certainly occurred here. Alright, let's get into some spirit talk. Where are we at? Spirit talk. I just need to uninstall that Spirit Box app that I have on my phone. I got the real Spirit Talker, or my real Spirit Box in my bag. All right, we got Spirit Talker up and running. Let's see what we get. I'm just gonna let it run for a little while right now without asking questions, and see if anything communicates with us freely. And then if we don't get anything, I'll start asking questions, more specific questions in a bit. Huh.
Keep talking.
Can we keep talking? Well, this trail certainly looks desolate. Shall we explore it? I say yes. Yes, we can keep talking. Can you tell me your name? Ah. Bag's getting caught. Camera bag's getting caught on branches. I cannot tell you guys. Oh, dead end's up there. I can see it. Never mind. I'm not going down that way. You know what? We're going down that way. We're going down that way. Marie, dude, we already got a response. I asked, what's your name? Can we keep talking? Hey, what's your name? Marie. Right away. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for that response. How long have you been here for? Yeah, dead end's right here. Ow, shit. Almost rolled my ankle. That would have sucked. Yeah, just trail dead ends right here. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I'm in the house. There is no house here. What house do you speak of? Is this am I on a trail, or is this just...
I died in my sleep.
I died in my sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. How long ago did you pass? Yeah, that's just swamp. That's all mud down there.
What are the lights?
What are the lights? It asked. The lights are a flashlight and my camera light. I hope they don't bother you. That's a good sign. Alright, yeah, dead ends here unless that's the trail, but I don't think so. Dude, I'm gonna get lost, man. I probably should just turn back around while I have the chance. But we're not gonna do that. You know why? Because we do stupid uncursed urban. We do dumb stuff. We don't do smart stuff. You guys aren't here to see smart stuff. My name is Elizabeth. Wait, this is another trail. Let's let us out to another trail. Yo! Oh, that's not cool. Dude, we got barbed wire here. We got barbed wire right here. And I just walked straight into it. Like, I felt thankfully I didn't catch a barb, but I went to take a step and I just felt like something against my shin. So I guess this was not a trail because the barbed wire isn't run along this whole thing. It's only run along this section. Dude, that's weird too. I gotta be careful, make sure I don't have it strung up anywhere else. That's weird too, because this, like I said, this is... I like the lights. Good to hear. I'm glad you like the lights. This is an Illinois State Park. So that's really weird that they barbed wired off like one little trail. Yeah, there's the other post. It's just one trail they put the barbed wire up for. That's really bizarre for Illinois State Park, because that's straight up like lawsuit stuff. Terrifying. Yeah, no, that is kind of terrifying. Yeah, no, that's straight up like lawsuit material. So I'm really shocked that they had that up. They must have really not wanted people going back there. Like, if you got to weigh the options, you're like, well, we can either put this up. Well, we can put this up and keep people back, but potentially get sued. Or what was the option? What was the other option? What were they so worried about that they put that up for? Why didn't they want people going back there? Now that's the question we need to be asking. That's really weird. Yeah, that's really weird. All right, what's this thing saying? I like the lights. My name is Elizabeth. What are the lights? Hate. Can you tell me why this area? What's back in this area that they put up a fence for? But obviously the fence is old. You know, it's fallen over. It's not in good shape at all. So it's old, but yeah, it's really bizarre. Sebastian. Who's Sebastian? See, that's crazy, man. I just noticed, like, everything's quiet now. I mean, I can hear a couple birds in the distance, but like, it's getting darker and everything just got quiet now. Like, it's Like everything just chilled out. It was like a switch just flipped. That's kind of crazy. Well, I shouldn't be too far off that trail.
See me.
Can you see me? No, I can't see you. Can you show yourself to me? Or maybe if you want to make a noise or something, could you do that? Do you mind making a noise for me? Or even saying something? You can use this device that I got on me. If you'd like you have been. I'll be able to understand you that way. Four-way intersection.
You're apprehensive.
We're apprehensive. What are you apprehensive about? I'm going to head back that way, though. Because this is where we've been getting a lot of, it seems like, solid answers. So I'm going to stay in this area. I'm going to see if this trail connects back to where this trail took me off of, which I think it might. And yeah. What are you apprehensive about? Is it about me? That I'm here? You apprehensive? Because I don't want to hurt you or anything. I don't want to bother you. I just, I'm just curious about this area. That's all. Orb. I definitely hear whistling. I hear whistling off this way. For sure. I hear whistling off this way. Sound like somebody whistling for a dog. Which, don't get me wrong. That somebody could be out here whistling for their dog, but it's just odd. It's not like I'm the only one in this forest right now.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Am I still talking to Marie? Or Elizabeth? Is that who I'm still speaking with? Okay, yeah, this looks like the main trail that was on. I'm gonna head back. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's my friends, the geese. I'm gonna head back this way. Lucifer, dude. Why did we get Lucifer? Why did you say that name? Is there a reason that you said that? Is there any reason that you mentioned that name? Nicholas. Do you guys hear that? That sounded like it was just down the trail that we just came from. What was that? That was loud. Oh man, that was loud. What was that? Dude, my camera keeps going blurry. Too, it's annoying. Stacy, I don't think that was, I mean, I guess it could have been Stacy for all I know. Alright, I'm shutting off Spirit Talker. I'm starting with Necrometer. Because Spirit Talker seems to be spitting out nothing now. But sometimes we have luck when we switch from one to the other. So let's give it a shot. Alright, Necrometer is on. Would you still like to communicate with me? Can you tell me what that noise was that I heard? Or who that was? Could you share that with me?
Fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds, thanks for nothing. What about fairgrounds? A fair? So you got fairgrounds and a fair. Like a fair, like
Ritual.
not like in a fair, like a fair. In a ritual. Were there rituals that took place here? Negotiator? Who was the negotiator?
The Answer Man.
The Answer Man? Who was the Answer Man? Evelyn?
A clear purpose.
A clear purpose. Can you tell me who's speaking right now? This looks like another trail, but this one definitely looks like it goes nowhere. Yeah, I ain't going down that. How long have you lived here for? Can you tell me? Not gonna hurt you, I just want to talk to you, that's all. Could you tell me if you want to communicate? You can say no too, and I'll leave you alone. I don't have to keep bothering you. Nor do I want to bother you at all. Alright, I'm just gonna shut Necrometer off. Yeah, we're not. It's like we're getting some communication and now it's just dead. But I still can't explain that noise that we heard back there. That was weird. That was weird. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Sometimes that's how it goes. Like, you be getting like a bunch of good answers, bunch of communication, and then all of a sudden, just drops off, just drops to nothing. Sucks, but you know, sometimes it's the way it is. It's the way she goes, boys. It's the way she goes. I can hear the wind picking up too. I think it's getting windier out. Because it's starting to chill out. It was windier earlier, then it started to chill out. Now it seems like it's picking up again. All right, well, I don't know, guys. Kind of sucks. You know, I was hoping to get some more answers. I was hoping to get some more activity, but I don't know. It's really just quiet now. Nothing I can do. You know, I can't force an answer where there is none. So. Oh man, alright, I'm gonna cut it here. I think we're gonna try a new spot. I think, yeah, let's go closer to where I'm camping at, because I'm not camping in this section. Go closer where I'm camping at, and then we'll fire it up again and see if we get anything. Alright guys, so I don't know what it is, but do you ever get the feeling sometimes like you just should do something? I was walking back to my car and I'm almost there, and I got this overwhelming urge to stop here right by this pond. I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, something was like telling me, something was like just like stop here, like just stop here and investigate. I really don't know why, but I just got like this like I need to do this type thing. So we're gonna start with spirit. Never mind. Yeah, that was just stupid of me. I felt something on my leg, and I was like, "Oh, it's a tick. It's a tick for sure." But I'm wearing ripped jeans right now, and it's got like a bunch of the denim hanging, and it's just rubbing against my leg. I feel like an idiot, but that's how it usually feels. So it's not really that much of a difference, I guess. All right, we got Spirit Talker up and running. Let's see if my intuition paid off or if I am an even bigger idiot. Is there somebody who wants to communicate with me right now in this area? Oh, a bat. Bet the bat's swooping down to eat all these bugs. Is there something that you would like to tell me?
I need to make peace.
I need to make peace. Who do you need to make peace with? Who is it that you're not at peace with? But these bugs are getting bad. Electric. You need to make peace with the electric company? There we go. Turn it to red. 90% of the bugs frigged off. So we're good. Who do you need to make peace with?
I suffocated.
I suffocated. Did you... Did you suffocate here? Did you drown in this pond?
Go forward.
Go forward. I just heard something making a ton of noise out in those trees, and it was just a rabbit ran out. Where do you want me to go forward to? Towards the pond? Oh, there's a bunch of
We can affect you.
We can affect you. A bunch of tadpoles right here. Oh, a ton of tadpoles right here. Tons of tadpoles. Wow. I went forward. What do you want from me?
Forgive my sins.
Forgive my sins. I have no authority to do that. Cannot help you there. Is there something that you want to tell me right now? There's something that is weighing on you? Elijah, alright. Shutting Spirit Talker off, moving a Necrometer. Let's try that. Where's Necrometer? Where's Necrometer? Why can't I find it? I have too many apps on my phone, guys. This is ridiculous. I need to go like on uninstalling Rampage to get rid of a whole bunch of this stuff. Are you still with me right now? The fish are loving the light. The light's bringing up, for some reason, light is like bringing all these small bugs close to the water, and the fish are going nuts. Get a buffet. Dude, I want to pick one of these tadpoles up, but they're probably going to be too fast when I like try and grab them. Cheryl? What does Cheryl have to do with any of this? Is there anything you want to tell me right now? Is there any reason you told me to come forward to the water? Or am I just wasting my time? I don't know. I mean, this... You know, not all feelings pay off, so... Focus, camera... All right. Yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing except me almost tripping over myself for no reason because I'm just unable to walk apparently. Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. This kind of sucks. Straight up, this kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I seriously had this feeling. Like I said, I had this feeling like I need to go here and stop here and do some investigation, and I get nothing, you know? Whatever. Except we saw some tadpoles and stuff. That was kind of cool. All right, you know what? Let's do one more. We'll try one more method of communication and see if we get anything with that. And if not, I'll throw in the towel for this area and we'll head to the camping spot. Or else, yeah, but we're going to bring out the OG. The OG. Which, I haven't used a ton on this channel, even though I dearly love it. Spirit Box. SB11. Got the big one. If anybody has any tips or tricks on spirit boxes they'd like to share with me, any of their favorite settings, let me know. I'm still extremely new to these and know basically next to nothing. All right, so we're going to do sweep rate, I think 100. We'll do sweep rate. Nah, come on. Pressed the wrong button. Forward 150. AM and no, we'll just do it's just FM right now. All right. Is there anyone here with me right now that would like to communicate? Can you tell me your name? Let me switch it over to FM. Yeah, let me switch it over to FM. Somebody told me that works better. I don't know. We'll do sweep rate of 150 again. Can you tell me your name? Could you tell me if you're here with me right now? Even could you just give me a simple yes? Could you say yes for me through this device if you're here with me? I just had the temperature spike. That was weird. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Well, at least we got that odd noise that we heard in the forest. That counts for something. At least we got a few responses earlier. I would say that counts for something as well. But it sucks that, I don't know, man. I feel like an idiot now, dude. Like, I was like, oh, I gotta stop at this place. Like, I just feel it. Nope. All right, guys, let's get packed up, head over to the camping spot, get set up there, and maybe we'll have some better luck. Maybe. Who knows? Yo, what's up? Welcome back, everyone. Tonight is night number 2. Yeah, it got bad really fast last night, dude. Like, so after the last clip that you saw when I was out by the pond, got in my car, coming over to where I am now, got out, got my tent out, everything, and I was about to set up, and it was like getting like really, really windy at that point. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm glad I brought my tent stakes. So I go back, and I have the pop-up tent. I'm about to set up the pop-up tent, and as I'm like unzipping the bag, I'm just hearing boom, boom, like popping noises, like trees creaking. I just like look up, and I'm just seeing these trees just like. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, as you guys probably see, maybe. Can you see on the video? Maybe not. You can't. You'll see in a bit. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah, as I'm looking around, I'm like, yeah, this probably is not the best idea to be camping under a bunch of creaking and popping trees tonight. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna head out. And that's what I did. I was like, we'll just try night number 2, which honestly, like I said, aside from that like one noise that we captured in the forest, I don't know, man. I felt like kind of a bust, to be honest with you. It really felt like a bust, which sucks because, you know, like I know whenever like I don't get anything really, or nothing crazy happens, or I'm not being chased through the forest, I always feel like I'm like letting the viewers down, even though I know like it's not in my control. Whatever happens is going to happen, but I don't know. I always feel like I'm putting out a lame video, and yeah, so I kind of get upset about that, but you know, it is what it is. This is, you know, comes with the territory at times, but yeah, so I'm happier being out for night number 2 though, and I'm more optimistic tonight. I think we'll get something, but we'll see. I found a small trail right over here that we're gonna hit. It looks like it's probably fairly short, but we're gonna hit that trail real quick, and then we're gonna go back that way and get the tent and get everything set up and do a little campsite investigation back there. I also brought my new light, which is a really big light, so that'll light up the trees nicely while we're doing some spirit talker and stuff, and maybe we can see something in the shadows, some like the hide behinds if we're lucky. But all right, I'm gonna grab my bag, I'm gonna get my tripod put in the car, and then we'll go hit this trail for a little bit and see if we can discover anything, and see if we have better luck on this side of the forest compared to last night on the other side. Alrighty, into the darkness we will go. I don't know where this trail goes, how far it goes. It looks like a pretty short one. I say that because it's not very wide, and usually like trails that aren't very wide usually aren't very long. Yeah, I sense there's probably gonna be plenty of jokes in the comments about that one. Oh, guys, I also want to give you a very heartfelt thank you very much, because we just hit 24,000 subscribers here on Cursed Urban. So everybody who's been subscribing, all the subscribers who've been here forever, and the ones that have just joined, thank you guys so much. Awesome to do 24K. Yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's get to that 30K before the end of summer. I know we can do it. Make sure to share the video. Share the video with a ton of people. So I'll be dropping something very special for 30K. Maybe I'll drop a little something for 25. Let's get to that 25 real quick, and I'll tell you what. If we can hit 25K before the end of June, it's May. It's like the 3rd week of May right now. If we can hit 25K before the end of June, I will drop a crazy camping video. I have a special location. I'll drop like a 2.5 hour camping video if we can hit. I might do that anyways. I'll drop a crazy camping video that I've been sitting on for a while, or sitting on the location for a while. I'll go out there and do it for the 25K special if we can hit that before the end of June. So let's get it, guys, and thank you again. Anyways, let's get in here. I'm hearing noises. I think it's animals, but who really knows, right? Let's find out. I just heard something walking while I was talking, while I was yapping. All right, let's get Spirit Talker going right now. And this trail, let's find out where it goes first. Crazy looking stump in there. All right, we got Spirit Talker on. Ah. Is there anyone here with me right now? Yeah, okay. This trail goes absolutely nowhere. So much for that, dude. It's like, I was so excited thinking like maybe we found like a cool little trail, but it's just like, just dead ends here. By this big dead tree. Oh, dude, we got Runaway on Spirit Talker. We got Runaway and then 1820. Why should I run away? Is there something dangerous out here? Why do you tell me to run away? This is kind of creepy, honestly. There's a bunch of trees and High branches. Kind of a lame trail though. I was really hoping it's gonna go. See, I was right though. It was not a long trail at all. Hall? I guess this is kind of like a hall. Dude, there is something back there. Hello? What is that? I think it's just an animal. I think because I heard an animal like scurry across when I was talking to you guys about you know, subscribing and stuff. I heard something scurry across the trail. Now I'm hearing stuff back there.
I've been here 100 years.
I've been here 100 years. Can you tell me your name? What's back? Yeah, I'm just focusing. I'm standing on a log right now. Balancing on a log. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was definitely the same noise that we heard last night coming from over there. It sounded like, I don't know what that sounded like, a scream, an animal, like, call. I don't know, dude. But it was coming from that way. And we heard that that was like the same thing we heard last night, too. The exact same thing. And then we got use camera. Oh, crying. Crying. Was that somebody crying that I heard? Because, yeah, we just got crying on Spirit Talker. And it says use camera and crying. So maybe he's telling me to use the camera because maybe something will show up on the camera that I can't see, you know, in person. You know what I mean? Like orbs will show up on camera, but sometimes you can't see them in person. Stuff like that. I've heard of like apparitions showing up on camera that you can't see in person. So guys, if you see anything that I've missed and I don't even mention, let me know down in the comments. Worried? What are you worried about? We got crying and worried. Those kind of go together. What are you worried about? And who was that crying that I heard? Yeah, I don't think there was a coincidence between hearing that noise and then getting crying on Spirit Talker. This night's already off to a much better start in terms of activity. Because yeah, last night we got nothing really. So we saw some cool stuff, but we didn't really get. I only want to be heard. Dude, we just got, I only want to be heard. Then why did it say use camera? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it doesn't correlate. Not everything that Spirit Talker does, you know, goes like hand in hand with everything else. So, I mean, not all responses that we get are like hand in hand. Sometimes, you know, they could be, you know, two separate things.
A doorway is open.
A doorway is open. What doorway? I mean like a doorway or a portal or something could be open here. What doorway is open? Is that where those creatures come from, the doorway? The creatures that everybody's been talking about that live here? And remember guys, we're looking for this creature called a hide behind. It hides behind trees. It's a taller, slender figure, usually very...
We watch over this place.
We watch over this place. Usually very, very dark skin. Yeah. We watch over this place. Alright. hold out your hand. Holding out my hand. Will you touch me? She shot me. My arms are getting numb. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, all right. Guys, I don't want to jump to any conclusions here. I really don't. But okay, so when I was holding out my hand like that, I felt something very, very cold. It felt like this. It felt like it, because I had my hand out like this. It felt like this, like it wrapped, because I could feel like different touches, pretty much of cold, like each finger was being laid on me, and then like my hand was very, very cold. The way I can explain it is like it was like a breeze. Like that's how the sensation was, like a breeze. Like my hand was wet and a breeze blew on it, like if you got done with swimming or something. But like I said, I had my hand extended for a little while, so maybe it was just the blood draining from my arm. I don't know, but that was creepy. And am I getting a tick? Dude, I'm so paranoid now that like everything I feel is tick. My ashes are here. All right, I'm gonna shut off Spirit Talker for now. We're gonna go to the campsite, which is same area. This is in the same area, so we're not going far. But yeah, dude, that was what the. What was that? I've never heard anything like that before. Hello? I've never heard anything like that before. I hope I got that on camera. Or I hope I got that audio on camera. There's like a... That was definitely some sort of animal call. That was weird. I've never heard anything like that before. I hope I got that on camera. That was loud too, so I should have. If I did, it's too quiet. If I did, I'll amplify the volume. Huh. That was weird. Alright, let's head over to the campsite. We'll get the tent set up. And, yeah, and go from there. It's a good start to the night, though. Much better than yesterday. Alright, guys. So, we are set up. I got the tent set up. And, yeah, so the tent's over this way. Doesn't matter. We don't need to look at the tent. Tent's over yonder. And I'm standing here next to this very dark corridor of trees. Now, I do that because I chose this spot to focus on because, oh, I got a grill in the picture. Just a grill spin so I can get it. Oh no, that's rusted in place. Gonna have to deal with a grill sitting here. So I did this because Spirit Talker said hallway or something, hallway, something like that. I don't know. And this looks like a hallway to me, right? A hallway of trees. But I brought something special tonight that I will probably start bringing more and more often because, like I said, we need light. So we are going to fire this up and hopefully this should solve some of our lighting issues. And give you guys a look down the trail as we investigate. Oh yeah, that definitely helped. Yeah, that definitely helped. And that's not even on its full brightness, but I am trying to prioritize battery over longevity of this. So, yeah, that's why I have it on, you know, not 100%, because it's a battery powered studio light. So it's meant to be plugged in, but it kind of like came with a battery as a second thought. So, you know, it's not gonna last too long. It's a very, very high powered light. Anyways, so let's get into it. All right. Dude, that just sounded like something knocking together two sticks or knocking on a tree. Oh, that is bright. Oh, I hadn't been on the receiving end of that really at this brightness level yet. Yeah, I'm seeing spots. Yeah, that thing's bright. I haven't had it cranked up that high and stood in front of it. I had it like lower, but anyways, yeah. That was something knocking on trees. Or knocking. Let me see, do I have something? Dude, of course that happens when I leave the tree knocker at home. Because I needed to bring an extra tripod for the light, so I left the tree knocker at home. Of course, of all nights that I need it, or I don't have it, I need it tonight. I'm still seeing stars, man. Alright, let's get into it. Where are we at? Spirit Talker is on. See if we get anything. You still here with me right now? I like the red light. 1, because it looks creepy. 2, because bugs aren't attracted to it. And 3, it doesn't mess with my night vision as much as... This is incredible. Doesn't mess with my night vision like a regular light does. It's very stupid of me to say, because I have a regular light on top of my camera, which is messing up my night vision. So that does essentially nothing. Okay, I like it because it's creepy. It doesn't attract bugs. This is incredible. So you said hallway. I'm looking down what could be described as a hallway. Does this mean anything to you? And I heard something making noise down that way. Was that you? I know you said that you don't want to be seen. We're apprehensive. So it's still kind of going along with the same. The same thing. Like they don't want to be seen. You know, they're apprehensive. And we got something like that last night as well. Like I think we got either we're apprehensive or we're shy. So it seems like whatever I'm communicating with is shy, is like needs to warm up to me still. Don't feel like you need to be seen if you don't want to be seen. I don't want that at all for you. Can you tell me if there's any dangerous creatures living here with you?
Here.
I'm always here. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know. Can you tell me if there's anything dangerous who lives here with you? Since you're always here. Stupid mayflies, dude. It's so annoying. Is there any dangerous creatures that live in this forest? Is there any dangerous beings? I feel that you are the person to talk to about this, since you say that you're always
I worked the mines.
here. I worked the mines. There's no mines here. And there never has been. I know that for sure. I mean, I guess I could be talking about somewhere else.
I protect this place.
I protect this place. That's the second time we've heard of that. Once yesterday and once today. What do you protect it from? What is there to worry about here? Because if you need to protect it, it's obviously something kind of serious, I'm guessing. Year. Let's switch over to Necro. I'm hearing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, dude. I just heard laughing. I heard it right over there. And then I heard something respond to it from back that way. From that trail that we went down. Well, if you want to call it a trail. I don't like that. That was like legitimate laughing. That wasn't just, some animal making a noise that wasn't. And it doesn't make sense. Like, if people are here, that's too much of a coincidence. I don't like that, dude. I really do not like that. That's. Dude, the forest is making all sorts of noises tonight, too. It's no joke. No joke out here. Alright, let's switch over to Necrometer for a little bit and see what we get. Necrometer is on. Are you still here with me? Feel free to use this device I have in my hand to communicate if you'd like to. My name is Dan. I mean you no harm. I mean to take nothing from you. I mean no offense by trespassing into your home. I simply just want to learn about this forest.
Embrace it.
Embrace it. Can you tell me your name?
Reminisce.
Reminisce. Embrace it. Why did you tell me to run away earlier? What was that about? You said run away when I first got here. Why did you tell me that?
Eleven.
11. I see you're a Stranger Things fan. Why do you think they're taking so long on season 5?
Hat.
Hat? Are you talking about my hat? Sid. I know a lot of things don't like when you whistle at night. Sometimes that's good to agitate them. And what it seems like is most of the things that don't like you whistling at night are usually like malicious things, evil things. Drugs, it said. They're not good things. So I don't know what flower. I don't know what why whistling makes them so upset. But seems to. What the was that? Dude, it just sounded like breaking glass back there. Like somebody threw a glass bottle and broke it. But not like a shattering type break. Just like that first crunch of glass. Possibly. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. All right. I just saw I just saw something stick its head out and duck back in. I'm not joking with you guys. I think I literally just saw a hide behind. Dude, I'm not joking at all. I don't know how many times I can say that. I don't know how many of you will actually believe me. I hope I got that on video, dude. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me. Maybe I was looking at the camera for too long, which is entirely possible. Which is it's absolutely possible that I was staring at the camera for too long, and it's some spots in front of my eyes. That's a very real possibility. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not and pretend that it's not, but that tree right there. Can you guys see the green laser kind of? Step out of the way. Can you see that? Dude, I don't know if you can see it though. Okay, so there's this tree. Yeah, you can. Okay, you can kind of see it. So if you can see the laser pointer on that tree, hopefully it shows up on camera. I can't tell on the tiny little screen. But that second skinnier tree to the left, right there, that one. I saw something poke its head out like this. But it was so fast. I can't, like, if I try and like replicate it on camera, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Which, don't get me wrong, I already do, but no, that's what it looked like, but like 5 times that speed. And it was just like it was like very, very, from what I could see, very, very dark gray. that was weird. All right, let's get Necrometer back up. See what's going on. Drown. Can you tell me what I just saw back there? Oh, there we go. Can you tell me what that was? All right, guys, so it's been a little bit. Haven't seen anything. The apps completely nothing at all. Disappointing, but I'm thankful that I saw that. I think I saw that. Or I just blinded myself with the light for too long, which I don't know. It's one of the two. Either something crazy out there, I just am going blind. All right, but it's not that late, but I am going to rest for a few hours. It is getting kind of cold, so I want to get into the tent, and then same operating procedure as usual. We will be getting up since it's not that late. I should be able to get up at a reasonable time, and yeah, we'll head back out, see what we get, see if we can find anything else, see if I can get any of those things on camera. That's my main goal. I wonder if I did, guys. Like I said, and I cannot stress this enough, if you ever see anything that I missed, please do not hesitate to leave it in the comments. I will give I want to give a big shout out to, I believe, I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. I hope I don't get your name wrong. Andrea, I think. Andrea's always leaving me tons and tons of timestamps. Like, hey, I saw something here. I saw something here. So I want to give a shout out to you. Thank you so much for leaving those. I know a lot of other people do too. Don't worry. When you leave them, I check them. But she's just been doing it for forever. In a good way. I just want to, absolutely commend you for that. Thank you so much for always helping out, Andrea. Appreciate you. And I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I'm going to feel terrible. And I'll correct it, but I don't think I did. Oh, all right. But yeah, I'm going to get in the tent and rest a bit, and then we will go back out and we'll try and get some stuff. But yeah, if you see anything, let me know. Just want to give you guys an update. I am leaving, not because, something's chasing me out of the forest. Unfortunately, it's not that exciting, but I don't know what time it is. It's pretty late though. Woke up to some very heavy gusts of wind, and I don't think it's safe for me to be here. The wind just picked up incredibly the past couple hours. I checked the weather and everything. I thought we were good. Apparently not. But yeah, dude, I've just been listening to trees creaking, trees popping. And like I said before, there's a lot of widowmakers out here. So I'm not getting killed by a tree. I might get killed by a Bigfoot or something like that, but I'm not getting killed by a tree. So no, but yeah. It's not a steady wind, but these gusts that are coming in are really bad. So I'm getting everything packed up right now, and I'm going to leave. Unfortunately, I hate to leave it like this, but I just don't feel safe with how bad the weather is turning right now. So, yeah, I'm going to get going though, and I will fill you in more on the outro. All right, I just got home, got unpacked a little bit, well, at least my camera equipment unpacked, obviously, because I have to film the outro right now. But yeah, dude, that got sketchy really, really fast. So I was just sitting there, and I woke up because there was like a gust of wind blew into the tent. Well, not into the tent. The door was closed, or the flap was closed, but like into the side. And I heard it. It's like, whoo, and I was like, oh. And then I was kind of sitting there, or laying there, I should say, just like staring up at the tent. And I just hear like, like in the wind, like the trees over me, just like creaking. And I hear like some deeper in the forest, like boom, like really loud pops. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, maybe it'll die down. And it wasn't like a steady, like really strong wind, but the gusts were like nuts. I looked it up as I left, and it was like 55-mile-an-hour gusts. Like 1 hour, like I was looking at like by hour. One was 50, the next hour was 55. So it was like pretty bad. And yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm not getting taken out by a tree. I'm just going to throw in the towel for tonight. And, you know, either way, like even if I go out, even if I stay there, or like, let's say I just put away the tent and I just went and investigated, like the wind is going to destroy the audio. So it's like, whatever. I hate to do it. I hate to throw in the towel, but you know, sometimes it's got to be done. But I feel that we definitely captured some pretty interesting stuff on the second night. So yeah, I'm going to go through, I can't wait to go through the footage. I'm going to go to bed. It is super late, but tomorrow I'm going to go through all the footage, edit this video, and see what's on there. But all right, guys, I'm going to keep this short. Cause yeah, like I said, it is late. I do want to get to bed. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Let me know your thoughts about the forest in the comments, and let me know if you think that we should go back and do a second round of investigating on a much less windy night, and so we can actually stay there and check it out. Excuse me. But guys, I just want to give you a big shout. Everybody here, everybody who's still watching till now, I know you're a real one. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Extra big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for all you do. And if you guys would be interested in supporting the channel as a member or a patron, check the links down in the description. A little goes a long ways. Helps the channel out a ton. Helps me out with gas, camera equipment, camping equipment. Yeah, it all helps. But if you can't, it's all good. I appreciate it. Helps a lot if you like, share, and comment on the video. So I appreciate that as well. Follow me on all the social media. Links will be in the description. And that about does it. Got a big announcement for a project I'm working on outside of Cursed Urban coming soon. And yeah, I think that's about it. Make sure your notification's on so you never miss a live. I usually go live late at night and would love to have you join in. I try and answer questions and everything like that. I go live sporadically around 10 o'clock Central Time. So if you ever want to join in, make sure those notifications are on so you are able to catch it and join us in there. Also join the Discord. Lots of great people in the Discord. We have a great community and we'd love to have you there. Discord link will be in the description. Hope you can join. Other than that, guys, yeah, that does it. Have a great night or day, wherever you're at. See you very soon on the next video. Peace out.